Yo. Welcome. It's your boy Ab Judah. Pay full attention. This is the very first episode of Rap About TV. We here at Drake's Place in Lanham. We about to get ready to interview the one and only Lyriciss. Check us out, man.
Look, I spit it cause I live it, I'ma get it and go. The brokest rapper you know, but I'm richer in soul.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. I'm blessed. How about you?
I'm not bad, man. Can't complain. So tell people a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah,
What
man.
you do, you know.
Name's Lyriciss, PG County representative, have not in the record TV gang. You know, I just put out good music. That's the whole goal. You know what I'm saying?
So when I do, you know what I'm saying, I look back, you know, we got a little bit of history.
Right.
We go back a little ways.
High school and all that.
You know, all that good stuff. So I hear you say human rapper a lot. What does that mean to you? A human rapper?
A human rapper basically is just somebody who's not afraid to touch on all topics. You know what I'm saying? Whether you come from the streets, whether you come from the education route, whether you come from sports, whatever you come from money or you come from being dirt forward, you know, being human falls, you know, it's an umbrella over all of that. Excuse my talking and everything, but yeah, I mean, I try to embody all of that. I try to make sure everybody can get something out of music.
So when you say human rapper, is anybody on the main level, the mainstream level that you would consider in that same vein?
Kendrick Lamar does that well. Big Crit does that well. Chance the Rapper does that well. You know, stuff that anybody can relate to. You know, that's what the whole music is really getting back to nowadays. There was a lot of trap rap. There was a lot of, you know, gangster rap. There was a lot of ringtone rap. Nowadays, it's real open for anybody that got some dope music to come in.
Right.
And a lot of people that's coming in now are just talking about life, man.
Okay. Right. So when you spoke on Chance the Rapper, how you feel about him? A lot of people not hip to him. You know
Oh man, Chance one of my favorites.
Right now?
Yeah,
really?
At this point, man. Juice is my joint.
So how long, like, what made you want to do the music thing? There's a lot of routes, you know what I'm saying, you could have went. It's an easier route that you could have taken besides music.
A lot easier.
Right?
But
what made you feel like that's the way you want to go?
I grew up with it, you know, like this ain't something that I just was like, oh man, everybody's doing it, so I want to do it. You from this area, you know it wasn't cool to rap before say 08, 09. It wasn't cool to rap this. So, you know, but I've been doing it since I was 9 years old. Like, it's just something I always grow with. My mother played nothing but hip-hop, go-go, R&B, neo-soul in the house. And some rock, you know what I'm saying? And we even throw a little bit of jazz and classical in there. So I just grew up around music. And one day I was listening, my older brother was playing Money, Power, and Respect by the Locks and DMX and Lil Kim.
Right.
And he kept playing super classic. That put DMX on the map. But he kept playing it on repeat one morning before school, and I had the song stuck in my head at school. So I was like, man, I'm gonna write my own rhymes to the beat. So I just kind of like in my head blanked out their voices and wrote my first rhyme. And I went to recess, and I had my homies Eddie Lee. Actually, he's a rapper now. Shout out my man Six. And my man Darren.
Six.
Yeah. Not Gravelly Boy Six.
Okay.
But the other Six. Okay. Yeah, there's two of them. I've seen. Shout out to my man 6'2" that just got out.
Yeah.
Salute to you, homie. But you know, I spit my verse for them that I wrote in class, and they was like, yo, that's tight. So once they gave me the approval on it, I said I'm gonna stick with it.
So that's the first
time I ever rapped.
Do you remember anything?
I don't remember none of my bars from that. Like it was probably really weak, but for us to be 9 years old, we thought it was tight.
Fire back in the day,
it was
man.
like, oh, he's the Messiah. He's the new Nas. Oh my God. It was garbage probably, but you know. So
are you the type of rapper to hang out with other rappers, or you just used to yourself?
I mean,
you know,
I'll put it like this. I'm the type of rapper to socialize and be cool with other rappers.
Okay.
I just don't really hang with a lot of them like that because I got life.
Right.
So, you know, I got a daughter. My kid, she's 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out ways to make sure my family's good. Right. But you know, I got love for all these rappers out here. Like I can list off an endless list of names of rappers. I see them and it's always love. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problem with rappers at all. I think the cool thing for rappers to say now is, man, I don't care about other rappers. I don't listen to other rappers. I'm the realest. Why I gotta listen to them for? It's like, I'm cool with these dudes.
Okay. So with the group thing, the ZZ Gang, Have Nots, explain that. What is this a one entity thing? Or is it
nah, it's two separate entities, but we all connected. Like it's like this, right? ZZ Gang, that's me, Proverb, AP Prince, G2,
Talent.
and Ryder MC.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
like freaking Voltron.
Yeah.
So we linked up. It was actually Pro's, mastermind. He started ZZ Gang way back, like maybe 07, 08, and I think I was the first artist that's still with the team right now that was in ZZ Gang.
Original.
Yeah, the original. And then along the way it was AP, then Ryder MC, and G2 was the last member we added.
Okay.
So that's basically how that came about. It was just like our rule with ZZ Gang is that everybody has to be dope.
Balcony, golden thoughts with an iron heart, this is alchemy. Look at me, yo, but just made me go harder. Looking at these contracts made me a little smarter.
Have Nots is not a group, first of all. I mean, a lot of people think it's a group because they see like people affiliated like Darren Hannibal and Max Potential and Badio, but it's not really a group. What it is, it's kind of like a ideology, you know what I'm saying? If you take somebody like Jay-Z, Jay-Z sold millions of records, right? Retired in 03. He could have easily stopped doing anything at that point. He went platinum enough times, had RapAboutTV and all that stuff. He could have did nothing else. But instead, what did he do after he retired? He got 40/40 Club, he got Ace of Spades, he got Rock Nation, then he got Rock Nation Sports. He went with the Brooklyn Nets. He did all these things to make sure that his money could keep flipping his own money. He didn't have to work no more.
Right.
So in my mind, I see that as having the mentality of a have-not. Even if you have it all, you work like you don't have it. So by the time you look up, you got it.
Okay.
So that's what have-nots is all about. It's not about not having or struggling or anything. It's
That's
about,
the concept I got from that.
yeah,
It makes sense.
yeah, it's not about struggling. It's about working like you do, like you're
Like
still struggling,
right.
even if you win it. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z is a have-not. Diddy's a have-not. You know what I'm saying? Birdman, Master P. These are all have-nots in my mind. So it's kind of that same mentality that goes along with it. And then with the brand, what I'm doing now is just trying to open up the doors to give exposure to artists that are not really going to have that chance. When I came on the scene, it was 08 and it was 09, but it was easier than it is now. We had U Street. We could go to Pure.
Avenues.
We could go to Axel. We could go to so many different places. We go out to Adams Morgan, what you call it? What's the joint? Where they used to do the cake and kisses parties at.
Okay.
And we used to be in there with the 5-1, who's now known as Regal Green. They're on tour right now on the Warp Tour. You know, like the progress is out there. You know, everybody that came out that scene, like even at Pure, that was me in there. That was Proverb in there. That was Tabby in there. Wale used to be in there. AP was in there. Fat Trail started at Pure. You know what I'm saying? Like we all came out that scene. Phil Day was at Pure. So, you know, it's like now these new artists coming up, they dope, but they don't have that avenue anymore. So with the Have-Nots brand, we're basically giving the way for them to get some exposure. You know, we're gonna do artist profiles, sit down and do interviews and put it up on YouTube so their fans can go there and they can build new fans off it.
Right.
And I also use it for my own personal thing. You know, I got the Have-Nots TV joint, and it follows me whenever I do shows, whenever I go to the studio. Whenever I do anything, then they're there, as you can see right now. We're here. Have-Nots TV is with me as we talk right now.
Okay.
So, you know, that's what everything is. ZZ Gang, Have-Nots, you know, of course, Interlude Records is the label I'm signed to.
So do you feel how you feel about like the internet, getting the fans to the internet rather than hitting the streets and doing it that way, hitting
You gotta do both.
shows and all that kind of stuff.
You gotta do both.
You gotta do both.
You gotta do both. It's imperative that people see you. Like, look at how many internet rappers come out, do a little video around their way, and then they pay World Star $800, and then they put a bunch of fake views under there. Yes, those are fake views.
It's fake. I told you that.
They put them fake views under the video, and then you never hear that rapper again. Now they wasting $800 going on World Star with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you out there for real and you really doing shows and you out there with the people at events and doing charity and all that, they're gonna see you. Then by the time you're on World Star, if you choose to pay that, I don't do that. But if you choose to pay them that money and get up on there, it's just gonna help your cause even more because you're not only on the internet, you're out there with the people too. So it just adds on to it. But you know, that's for the people that want to pay for World Star. I don't do that. I don't. Nah. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Q.